All right. Cool. I did it. We are live. How's it going? I'm gonna plug my phone in really quick. Not that you guys can tell. Hope you guys are doing well. I tried so hard today to get a the chosen one mark, and I just couldn't do it, man. Just couldn't do it. I mean, well, I did get the chosen one mark, but I couldn't get a shiny with the chosen one mark. I got one last year, which is pretty freaking tight, my guy. But yeah, I couldn't get one this year. I guess I still have an hour, or I mean, I still have 25 minutes if I want to try. But all right, calm mind. So I want to test this team again now that I changed Driftblim. And then I wanted to try the Entei team with Suicune instead of Feraligatr. And then I don't know besides that. I mean, I don't know how long I wanted to stream today, but like we could technically also build another team to try today. Studulus von Doodlus. Very awkward set. But it is because it's supposed to have acid armor, yeah. So you have poison jab, acid armor. Wrap. Reflect type. It feels like you kind of have to run like Wrap, don't you? Or like something stupid. Like you basically just like have to run Wrap and like Protect or like Substitute. So like I mean it's just not that good. Anyways, let's not mess around with this Tentacruel that I'm not gonna use. It's the feet uppercut, my guy. You gotta give him the feet uppercut. So I was thinking about making a Porygon Z team, but it didn't really feel that good in my opinion. Like, because basically what I wanted to do is what? I wanted to have Porygon Z be like a Blizzard user, so I mean technically you can we do got to do this Gloom team too sometime. We do got to build Gloom. So that's something for us to think about. We do need to make a Gloom team. So we're going to go over to a different slot to build. Take Regirock off because Regirock is what we call Tramsh, my guy. I really tried to make Regirock work. He was just Tramsh. Bonafide Tramsh. So, okay. We have a Steel Terra Tornadus, which I do know is actually kind of decent right now. So we have a bulky Steel Terra Tornadus, Porygon. You get Hail instead of Rain Dance. And then you don't want to you don't actually want to make it obvious that that's what you're doing. So if you were to run like a Slush Rush Pokemon, in my opinion, it would be like immediately obvious that that's what you're trying to do, right? And so I actually don't think that if I was to build this team, I would use something that has Slush Rush. I think in this slot, put something like Ogerpon. So we'll act like Rillaboom is an Ogerpon. So we have Porygon, Tornadus, Ogerpon. There's no need for that. Porygon, Tornadus, Ogerpon. I really don't think we would get use out of this, but like it is a Pokemon. Okay, so hold on. Hold on. So we've got Lapras, Ogerpon, Tornadus, Porygon Z. And then you need something that also helps a little bit more into things like Urshifu. So I guess at this point you probably don't want Ogerpon Water, so you're probably gonna want something like Fluter. So you can do Fluter. I think Fluter is ultimately gonna be better than the Monsignor over here. I need to get my other Flutter from the other game, I think. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Hope everyone is doing well, by the way. We've got Porygon Z Tornadus. This would be an Ogerpon if it wasn't a Rillaboom. Lapras, Fluter. And then... I mean... It's gonna reconnect in a sec. Okay, we disconnected for a sec. We're chilling. We're here. It's fine. Sometimes it just cuts out for a sec, but if it ever does that, just stick around. You know, we'll be back with our regularly scheduled programming. Alright, so here's something interesting to think about. If we go for Rock Ogre Pawn, we still have a grass spot open. So we could go for Rock Ogre Pawn and Rillaboom? Or no, never mind. I don't know what I'm saying. We have a fire spot open. So if we go for Rock Ogre Pawn, well, Rock Ogre Pawn is weak to freaking fighting, my guy. Why do you all gotta be weak to fighting? So alright, we'll do the freaking fire one. Awkward moveset. Or I mean awkward spread. But it's fine. Yeah. Yeah, that's not terrible. Yeah, I think that could work. Alright, so we got Bullet Bath, Punch, Meteor. Oh wait, don't I already have one? I was using another Metagross. Yeah, okay. This one has a slightly more optimized spread. And I might sneeze in a second, so... Is it gonna happen? You never know. Uh-oh, it's gonna go away. The sneezes that go away are actually the worst. But we're chilling. Okay, so... This is the citrus berry one. Okay, no, I need to go get the other Rillaboom. This one. Alright, so we have Really Bangles, we have Fluter, we have Metagross. This will be an Ogre Pawn. I also have to get my other Flutter Mane. And then we have this, which I'm thinking about making a Life Orb Ice Terra. I actually don't know how Porygon Z interacts with Hail, or I mean with adaptability and Terra. So I'd like to think that your Terra damage is boosted the same way that your normal moves are. If anyone knows in the chat, feel free to say. We haven't had anyone say hi in the chat yet. So yeah, if you know the answer to said question, feel free to let us know. Alright, so not bad. We're gonna go PZ Ice type. I mean, technically you can also do this with Thunder, but I feel like this is kind of funner. More fun. It's funner. We're just a little silly. Alright, so we have Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam. So I think the set that I want to run is Life Orb with Blizzard, Hyper Beam, and Tri Attack. I know that's going to seem like a kind of awkward set for Porygon to run, but I think the rest of the team should be able to pick up for it, right? So. Or wait. Yeah. Yeah, no, I was just thinking because I could technically run Terra Blast over Tri Attack and then run a different Terra, so that's something I'm going to think about. But then you're not getting the Stab Blizzard, which was kind of the point, right? So. We'll go Blizzum. Let's see. So. Blizzard. Looks like I also need to get Protect. Yes, I want a TM made, my guy. The reality is, though, is that, like, versus certain matchups, this does, like, nothing, you know what I mean? Like, you literally can't even use Porygon versus, like, Chien-Pao Dragonite, for example. Or, like, Chien-Pao Entei, I guess. I mean, if we were to run Ghost Terra, it doesn't even get around it, like. Alright, so we have Tri Attack. Tri Attack, Protect, Blizzard, and Hyper Beam. So we got that. The reality is, though, is that if I want to use this team today, I'm going to have to train the Lapras. So, gotta go over here really quick. Yeah, I do hope everyone's doing well, though. I guess there is 8 minutes left in my birthday in the East Coast, that is. So basically, I need to just go in here really quick and make sure that I'm ready to transfer my Fluttermane back, as well as one of the others. I'll remember it when I see it. Yeah, this one. Okay, cool. Yeah, we need to transfer this one back. What was I doing with this? Oh, right. Okay. And so I do think we probably want to use a fast ogre pawn, but in that case, I'm just gonna change this team really quick to have the adjustment that I've been thinking about. So you do this. We go find this. And then this. Okay, so this is going to be the new version of this team. We also want our specs and our scarf. So we just got to make sure we have all of our items too. All right, so we have Sacred Fire, E-Speed, Crunch, Stone Edge, Ice Spinner, whatever. All the good stuff. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So we're going to go into our rental teams, and we are going to change this team ever so slightly. So that we have this. Interesting. Okay. So now that we have that, we technically could run Life Orb on something instead of running Choice Band and Choice Specs. So that's definitely an interesting consideration. If I was to take anything off, I would probably be taking the Choice Band off of Entei for Life Orb, and I would take Stone Edge off for Protect. So I would just run Sacred Fire, E-Speed, technically Crunch, and then Protect. But, I mean, we saw this team putting in a lot of work. Like, I know running 3 choice items is not exactly ideal, but at the same time, that's part of the fun, you know? We have 3 choice items. So how are you going to ruin something great? Alright, so yeah, we're going to rock with that GKWILD, freaking wild. GK Wild. And then now we go here. And we go like this. This guy's using Ogre Pawn on quite a few teams. We're also going to probably want to go get Shiny Hands back. So I'll be bringing you back to Sir. Look at all these freaking new shiny Reunicluses. They're all shiny and shiny. You know. All these Pokemon that should be in the other game, but they're here. Suicune, the Hans version. Alright, so at least for now, that's a decent few of the Pokemon that I actually really want to bring back over to my other game. So we can rock with that. And then once I make this team, we will be pretty much just ready to game. You know, I mean, the team's already made. I just need to put Fluttermane on it, and then the other one that we were just looking at 2 seconds ago that my short-term memory doesn't serve me well enough for. I almost thought of it for a second. You guys had me. You guys, I know you have me. Ogerpon. See there, you had me. You had me. But yeah. So yeah, we'll get those guys, and we will be gaming. Midas 22. Mr. Flubus. Ooh, double O blue. Double O true. You never know what double O blue's got for you, my guy. Unfortunately, I cannot bring my Entei's over to my other game yet because I need to register Entei in my Violet version without having it come from Pokemon Go before I can do that. So freaking Squawkabilly. How many Billies can you squawk, my guy? These are like, these are real pivotal life questions we have to answer here. How many Billies can you squawk? What up, Smeargle? You've been squawking any Billies? He be squawking Billies. He knows. He might not tell anyone about it, but he does. Alright. You guys know I just ramble. And then sometimes it ends up sounding, I don't know, I felt like that sounded a little inappropriate. But we have fun here. But we have fun here. Yeah, I guess I could have literally just dropped them all in this box instead, but you know. That wouldn't have been as fun, you know? Life's all about the effort. I ain't no freaking riding an electric freaking longboard down the street, like. Oh god. I just used to like when I lived in San Francisco, I would see people riding the electric longboards down the street and I just felt like you're just taking all the fun out of life, my guy. Like you got a perfectly good street in front of you and you're just standing on a board pressing a button and going. Like do a little pushing, my guy. Feel the freaking ground under your feet. Oh man, I don't know, man. It's just I enjoy the experience of longboarding, and you know I have so many good memories of longboarding in the city and or otherwise, and you know, I mean, I'm sure like riding your little freaking electric longboard is just as fun in some ways, but like it's not. Like it's definitely not. It's the epitome of everything that is what we're moving into in the world, which is making everything way easier than it needs to be. Okay. Let's see. But, you know, for convenience, you gotta get somewhere, you know? I mean, to be honest, like, the electric longboards are not that much faster than me. Like, you know, I can go just about as fast as an electric longboard on my feetsies, as we might like to call them, you know? But... Alright, so what are we doing here? So we want where is my mask? Put on your mask. Get ready to do some mischief. Possibly crime. Possibly bludgeoning someone with a bludgeon, aka a cudgel, my guy. A freaking cudgel with a K. Because we're just so OKKK out here, you know what I'm saying? Like... Oh man, I have fun. I really do. You know, I really have fun. You know, I just turn on the camera. I ramble to myself. We relieve a little stress from the day that way. So, where is the metagross that I was just using? Technically, we have that right there, but... Okay. Alright, so we have Life Orb. I don't know if I want to keep booster energy, but I like it. Okay, I like shell armor. I think water absorb could be nice, but I like shell armor a lot. I mean, because then, well, what are you really getting out of it, though, I think is my question. Well, okay, so in what Terra would you be running if you weren't doing that? So we have Stellar Terra on this one, which I kind of thought was cool, but like it's not that cool. We can run... What was the rest of the team? Okay, so I'm gonna run Helping Hand. Helping Hand. Muddy Water. Ice Beam could be kind of nice. But I'm gonna run Helping Hand. Yeah, Helping Hand, Muddy Water. I could also run Whirlpool. Whirlpool's kind of funny. But it doesn't get KOs. So let's see. I can also run Blizzard, of course. But I like diversifying my types, so one of the last things I need is... Hold on. I felt like I was missing... Okay, no. Didn't mean to do that. We're gonna run Muddy Water, Helping Hand, Screens, and Perish Song. So... if I can find my mental herb, assuming that it's not in my bag. That will be chill. But yeah, okay, so it looks like it's just in my bag, so I'll get that. Uh-oh, where'd Lappers go? Lappers! Lappers! There you are. Alright. I feel like I just went right past it. Alright, so... yeah. So then we either run Covert Cloak or Citrus Berry, right? No? It doesn't get Aurora Veil? Did they do that? Did they actually do that to this man's? Did they not give it Aurora Veil? Hold on, I'm gonna have to check this really quick. Because, like, I'm fine with that. But it does change the way that I think about the team. Alright, so HIJK Lapras. HIJK Lapras. Lapras. So, as far as I am seeing, it does not get Aurora Veil. It gets Reflect. I can't believe they did that to him. That's so crazy. Okay, well, we're gonna run Blizzard, Blizzard, Muddy Water, Helping Hand Perish Song. So let me get back to what I was looking at. I can't believe they did that. I wonder if Flutter Main learns Blizzard. If it does, I might just teach it to it, honestly. Alright, so... Blizzard number 1. This is turning into just like a Blizzard spam team, which I'm perfectly fine with, you know? I think it's funny, like... well, I do need to train this actually, so I need to hold on to this. Alright, so we have Muddy Water, Helping Hand, Perish Song, and Blizzard. I'm thinking... Sorry, I'm gonna start playing matches in a sec. Okay, no Blizzard. So... I'm just gonna take a look at what Terras I do have available really quick. I have normal, water, electric. Electric is interesting. Psychic, Rock, Dragon, Fairy... Fairy actually could be interesting, because Fairy resists the problems, and then you still can't get critical hit. I do kind of like the idea of going for Stellar Terra. Stellar Terra allows it to hit a little harder, so I think I want to try running Stellar Terra first, because I know that I can just get more Stellar Shards easy, so it's not a big deal. I know I technically already had a Stellar Lapras, but this one's shiny, so take that, other Lapras. Maybe you should have tried harder. Go back to shiny school, my guy. So, no Modest Mints there. How many bottle caps do I have? 6 bottle caps. Alright, cool. So I'm actually just gonna really quick go look at Lapras on the builder just to optimize my spread. So let's see. So Lapras, if I'm running with level 50, max HP, I feel like is just kind of necessary. It does have a pretty low special attack stat, so I do think that if anything, I'm gonna give it plus HP. I'm looking at Showdown right now, so sorry you guys if you guys. I mean, you don't see what I'm looking at, but I'm just trying to come up with a spread that I like. Okay, so let's see. I could run like... That's actually not terrible. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay, so I'm going to run 250, 276, 44, 132, 4. So with that spread, I hit a little bit harder and I have a lot of bulk. So I kind of like that. So we'll go Modest, play with Cache. Modest. Swift. So we got 4 Swift. And then 44 of these. 44. And then the rest I'm going to have to do by buying them. Which I think I've been doing raids. No, never mind. It was a good try. I was so confident that I had money. Money in the bank. Shorty, what you drank? You know what I'm saying? Money in the bank. Alright. Yeah, I could have easily just sold a couple of these. Alright, cool. I'm gonna call that enough. At least we're gonna act like it's enough. Which, to be honest, probably is. Ooh, they left the door open. They left the door open. Someone make fun of them. Okay. So, go get our 52. So it was 52, and then, or I mean 25, and then 76. And then 132. Okay. Yeah, I probably still did need to spend a little bit of money, so. Or I mean, buy money, whatever the word is. Sell things back to the people for money. Alright, so our health is up. It does appear that I'm gonna need to give one berry to everything just to make sure. So, 1 to attack, 1 to defense, 1 to special defense. Okay, cool. So then we go here. And we should only have, yeah, I was going to say, we should only have like 8 left. So, yep, we did everything correctly. Nice. So now, we just fly over to here. And then we are officially about 1 step away from using this team. Assuming that this is the first team I want to use, but I think I do want to use it first. I don't actually think it's going to be that good, but we're going to try it, you know. The hopes is that it's good, but no guarantees. Alright. So we got that. I think what were we saying? Covert Cloak or Citrus Berry? And I'm thinking Citrus Berry. Yeah, so Muddy Water, Helping Hand, Parasol, and Blizzard. I could technically click Whirlpool. Alright, so Life Orb, Covert Cloak. Crouched up like a goon. Isn't Hail? What, did they change the name of it? So now it's Snowscape? Super freaking plur, my guy. We just have Snowscape here. We're just fancy, okay? I don't really know anything about this you know, this hail that you talk about. We have Snowscape here. Set a whole scape of snow. Professor Scape. Okay. Professor Scape, my guy. Life Orb, Covert Cloak, Heart Flame, Citrus Berry, Booster Energy, and Life Orb. Now we need to change Life Orb to... I don't really want to run Banderous. Alright, so we have Life Orb taken, we have Covert Cloak taken, we have the Heart Flame Mask, we have Citrus Berry Booster. That's a really interesting thought. What would be another good item? When in doubt, look at the items. Clear Amulet, right? That's obviously the option. So, I mean, you could run just like this. I don't hate the idea of running a banded Metagross. I just think that Metagross likes to be able to protect. Ooh, you could run Rocky Helmet too. That I did not think about. Doesn't really sound that good though. Oh, okay, now I know what I was looking for. Sorry. So we don't have a Assault Vest user yet, which means technically we have our choice of running Band, or if we want, we can also run Assault Vest. So I think we'll get to that. Let's run... Alright. So I feel a little better about that. Well, I don't know what I mean by saying that I feel a little better about it, but the one thing I don't feel amazing about is the Dragon Terra, right? But it's not a bad Terra, so let's rock. Let's rock and roll. Thank you guys for tuning in and being patient while we waited to get to this point of actually testing the team. Be prepared to, potentially watch the team fall on its face, but hey, maybe it won't. Maybe it'll do things. You know? All right. We are jumping into it. Ooh, okay. This looks fun. Excuse me. This is what I'm thinking. So, I'm expecting my opponent to counter me pretty easily with just like, instant Farig or something. I'll click. Snowscape. Switch into Lapras. Get a little snurry going. Click, nice. Nice. Okay, well that makes more sense. I was like, really? Are you sure? That kind of sucks. I should have just not switched. That's my fault. I should have just not switched. If we're lucky, we'll move first, which we don't. What are they going to bring out, though? Electro. That has the name of something that gets hit by ground moves. You set yourself up, my guy. Uh-oh. And then they said, let there be stunks. So if I just counted my Trick Room wrong, I think we lose. Because I literally just looked at it, right? But if Trick Room ends... That was so dumb. If Trick Room ends the last turn, we were in a better position. So I know that might have seemed like nonsense, but there's clearly a reason why I did it. Alright, Hail Mary. Hallelujah. In reality, though, I might just get bipped by this Thunderclap, though, so... If Thunderclap just one-shots me, it's a sad day for Porygon. But they probably just... They might just live it, though, so it's like... Don't die. Okay. Nice. Gaming. Ooh. They still have more Pokemon. That's what they're called, right? Pokemon? Alright, so let's see. We do double connect. Makes a difference. They go for Liquid. But at this point we just win, so... I think, like, the one way I could lose this is by going for a really, like, foolish move, right? But besides that, I think we always win. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, so, GG's. was a good game, you know? We really showed what the team can do. Oh, man. Silly, silly, silly. Hey, Lapras did things, man. Lapras did things. He clicked Muddy Water. I don't think it clicked anything else. It might have. Don't count him out. He got a ribbon. I actually would, I probably would have felt more pressured to Terra the Lapras, though, if I had a way to, but at the same time, like, I thought about it, and then I was like, no, like, it just doesn't even do damage, so. Uh-oh. Huh. Do I have a way to beat this? Because my initial reaction is no. Let's try this with... I don't... So there's basically, like, two different possibilities here, right? Like, the first one is that they go for Tailwind, right? The second one is that they go for Psy Spam. And, like, I feel like I have the coverage for Psy Spam more, but yeah, they just go for Torn. So, unfortunately, I led the wrong lead. I'm gonna just Terra click Psychic Fang. Because there's a really good chance that we'll just one-shot them. But they do click Tailwind. We over Earth Power. We live it. Please one-shot them. No. Okay, so we KO Landorus. But for what? For what? I didn't bring my Torn in the back. Which means... yeah. Yeah, I think we lose. So, what I'm trying to, like, think here. And the only thing that I can think about is just, like, KOing Torn and then just losing to Psy Spam. Because they should always just Tachyon Cutter here, right? If they don't KO in Flutter here, that's a really bad play. I feel like they should KO Flutter, but okay, they don't. So Let's see if they have enough bulk to live this. They do. That sucks. Okay, we probably lose then. Okay. Huh. I don't get the purpose of that. But like... Yeah, I'm trying to think of how I could have played differently. Like, it basically... If I had Tornadus in the back, that was the one thing, right? Like, if I had brought Tornadus, we would be in a completely different position because we would click Tailwind and Dazzling Gleam, right? But because not, now we click Spiky Shield and Protect, and we try to double Protect. We fail it. That sucks. I might have just threw by not going for damage there. Because I might live this. No, okay. So we made the right play then. But if we're not faster than them... Yeah, so GG's. I really needed to bring my Tornadus. Like, that last minute decision to bring... I don't even remember what I chose to bring over Tornadus. It just wasn't a good play. I guess it was Ogerpon, right? So I chose to bring Ogerpon over Tornadus, where... Yeah, no, that would have been a really good play. So, GG's. Because we would have staggered the Tailwind, we would have set up the Blizzard spam. Jeez, another one, man. Another. Alright, so... What is there to do versus this annoying stuff? Because you know that they just start either Fake Out, Trick Room, or they start Follow Me, Trick Room, right? And I don't have good dual hitting moves on this team is the biggest problem, right? I do have Tornadus, which has the ability to set the hail, which is more or less nice in some way, but not really, right? So, this is definitely like a weakness of my team, you might say. So let's go this, let's go this, let's bring this, and then we might have to Terra Metagross. But I do think that we had ways to win the last one, so... It was kind of just like keeping track of what was happening. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. Special attack. If we don't get this right, we just lose. So, I mean, like, that's kind of the way that I'm looking at it. Yeah, of course. Because why wouldn't you do that, right? So, click Dazzling Gleam. And then, I don't know. That's a little annoying. So my thought process here is I need to keep the pressure on that slot, and I don't think they have a Terra that can get them out of it. So they're gonna go for Water Terra. That's such a good Terra. Oh, that sucks. I basically need a +1 Ivy Sigil to be able to KO them, which I'm not going to count it out if we're being honest. But, bro, why? Ugh. That's so trash. Yeah, so I mean, like, we basically just got cooked by this team because I would have never expected this, so... Watch, they're just gonna click freaking Trick Room, I swear to God, like... Nope. Doesn't matter because we still can't win, probably. Alright, so basically the only thing I have going for me is like nothing, so we're just gonna have to see what happens after this turn. But they're sure as heck taking their time and making it boring, you know, like, could you at least click buttons? Like, it's fine. I didn't want to win, so, you know, who wants to win? Yeah, no, I don't like winning. I definitely don't win. So, I mean, Bleak Wind is just like such a trash move. Like, it's like, yeah, it truly is like the new Origin Pulse, and it's like not even good enough to be run like Origin Pulse. You know, it's just straight up bad. Like, that's the thing that hurts about it. Like, it's just all over bad. It makes you feel bad. But yeah, like I said, no, I mean, I don't like expect this team to actually be that good. Like, the real thing that I wanted to do today, more than testing this team, was I wanted to what? I wanted to test the Driftwind team. Alright, one more with this, and then we're switching. Beat up Trick Room. But what would you actually beat up? Is there a point to beating anything up? Yeah, that'll be fun. I think we take Lapras off, though. If anything, like, Lapras is just not good. Like, Lapras is just an empty spot that is just, like, on the team that's not doing anything. So I think we probably take Lapras off for, like, maybe a Moongus, or just, like something, like, maybe even, like, Rillaboom. You just take off, like, Ogerpon for Rillaboom, and then something. So we should be seeing them go for Fire Terra Sunny Day, which I completely had the ability to counter by clicking Hail, but I wanted to click Tailwind. But they're just going to take a double KO here with Heat Wave, so... Yeah, I mean, it's like, was it actually worth clicking Tailwind when that's what happens. So we bring out these two. One of the nice things about this situation is what? Like, Tri-Attack, do you got me? I believe we should just KO them here with Tri-Attack. Yeah. So we have the playing field leveled. Now we just have to clean up. Clean up, clean up. They have Dragapult. You know what we say? Hail Mary for the boys. Hail Mary for the boys. They should be going for Dragon Darts, I think. Yeah! Please. Please land. Thank you. Yeah. Oh my god. So stupid. We take it though. We take it. So, let's see. What do we take? What do we put on the team for Lapras is the one thing going through my mind. I mean, definitely like a Rillaboom is not a bad start, so. So you can go... go like this. And then like this. And I mean, that at least starts to get you like towards a better team, you know? So it's not perfect, but I do like it. We're gonna move on now. I'm going to play just a few more matches, and I'm going to test this Drifblim Scary Jerry team. So, I do technically want to see if there's any teams that I can unrent, but let's see. So we have this coaching team from a while ago. I actually really like it. Like, so I don't know if I want to unrent it. We have the Electabuzz team, which, I mean, people seemed to like a lot, so that's nice. If anything, I'm gonna take off the Metagross team with coaching, but I don't feel comfortable with the Lapras team enough yet to do that. So, well, it's not a Lapras team anymore, but you guys get what I'm saying. So. Alright, now this is where the fun begins. But yeah, I'm only gonna play like 2 or 3 more and then I'm done. 'Tis already getting late. Jay says, you know what? We don't actually need all these guys. We just need 5 guys. Just 5 guys. So, that's great. Yeah, that's not terrible. And then this and either this or the duck. I mean, so the way that I'm thinking about it is like, we do technically kind of have some tech here. It's just that King Gambit is like really good against what I'm doing, so. Kowtow Cleave can't miss. That's the way that I'm thinking about this, so. I'm gonna just go for the stockpile. That's fine. Go for stockpile. I go for sword hands. Yep. So we go for wood hammer. We go for stockpile again. Entei, okay. So yeah, we go for stockpile again. Do a decent bit there with wood hammer. They go for sword stance again, which is scary. I'm gonna go for protect. Stockpile one more time. So I want to see how much their Kowtows are gonna do. They have iron. Okay. That means... I do need to swap right away. I don't love doing this, but I do kind of have to. The real question is, who do I swap in, right? Torkoal's not a bad swap. It's not great, though. Alright, this next turn is going to be crucial. So, I'm going to bring out P2. And I think, like, they should feel like they have to stop me from setting Trick Room. So I just go for Eruption and Trick Room, right? Like, technically my best play is to click Protect Trick Room. But they switch out into Entei. Or into Rillaboom, okay. Bad play. Be prepared to die. Okay. They tried, man. They really tried. I respect it. They bring in the Jirigger. But at this point, like, do you win? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you actually win? Yeah, so GG's. We sauced on him. Oh man. So now we just click Terra Blast. Hold on though. Look at this. Look at this Torkoal. It's too much. It's too much stats for one boy. Alright. Alright, I respect it. Play to your outs, my Jonas. Technically, if you get 2 KOs, you can win. But we eat those. Nice. GG's. Couldn't do anything about that one, could you, my guy? No, I think they had plays. It's just they were in a pretty rough position. If anything, they needed to not swap Rillaboom for Entei, and they needed to like try to take out Drifblim faster. Like, I don't know. So that's just my thoughts. Gotta take out Drifblim, my guy. Uh-oh. Okay. We do have Grass Terra, which it makes a big difference. And then I kind of feel like it's either got to be Torkoal or the Duck, right? And like the Duck is kind of not amazing, but if I do just Baton, I got it. Because if I set up and I Baton Pass into Torkoal, like how do they stop it? So it's just that I kind of don't believe we're gonna actually be able to get the setup. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna go for something risky here. Okay, this might not work then. It was a good try, though. Yeah, close. So we did make a good play. They just made a good play as well, right? Like, I think switching out Incineroar was actually an incredibly good play. Okay. Go for knockoff. Alright, that sucks. They get a crit, of course. Yeah, because that shouldn't KO if it's not a crit. Like, it literally shouldn't. So. Yeah, I think we just lose now. Like, that crit pretty much just auto-lost me the game, if you ask me, so... That play also just lost me the game. Because I should have protected. Yeah. See, if I had clicked protect and switch in Torkoal, then they can't spore me, and they're forced to deal with the pressure of the next turn. But either way, you know, yeah, we don't win this anymore. So the crit sealed my fate. Like, there's literally nothing I can do about it. Yeah. So, slightly frustrating, but what can I really do? They go for Spore, because that's always their play. Try to protect ourselves. See, now we won't even kill them with Thunderclap, though. And that's my concern. So, I think after this turn is probably the turn where I just scoop. It really just depends on if we get this KO, but even if we don't get this KO, we're in a pretty bad position. Or, I mean, even if we do get this KO. Okay. That helps me, but they click Rage Powder. That's frustrating because now I had a better play, which is to click Protect, right? Because now, well, okay, so with the grass going away, no, we didn't have a chance. GG's. Yeah, that crit just sealed the game. Thanks for the like, though, whoever liked the video. I do think we actually had a really strong chance at winning that one. It just, like, the knockoff literally never KOs when you consider that I literally already lost my item. So, like, the crit, yeah, I mean, the crit is just incredibly rude, but it is what it is. Like, I don't really think if I lived it would have, like, put me in that much better of a position, but, you know. Uh-oh, Pescadios. Okay, so the way that I'm looking at this is it's actually kind of unfortunate because I have Haze, right? And Haze is one of the best ways to beat what their team is doing. That being said, I don't actually want to use Haze in this matchup because I don't want to take away my boosts, right? So I think we're starting to enter into a position with the team where we're centering around Drifblim so much that some of the other options don't feel as useful, I guess, would be the way to put it. And while Primarina is actually like one of my best Pokemon in this matchup, I just don't know how I feel about it. That being said, it looks like a pretty solid Pokemon in this case. We click minimize, click fake out. Minimize. Alright, so we got minimize. We go for minimize again. We go for, I don't know, Woodhammer. Technically, I probably should have protected that turn, but... And they land it, bro. That's hilarious. It's alright. Woodhammer's gonna do a lot. Yeah, take that, Megan. You thought you were a thinker. You think you were a thoughter? So we're actually going to start stockpiling now. I'm going to deal with the fact that my... I technically need my defenses to be better than I need my, my other guys, so... So we'll go for stockpile. Defense rises, special defense rises. Why? The problem... Yeah. Yeah, okay, so... I don't think we can get out of this. Because we needed to be behind a sub. So I'm gonna click... Like, just them hitting that one power gem lost us the game, which is really unfortunate. Like... So it is a very volatile plan. Just gonna get toxic right away. You have toxic. Alright. We took out one Pokemon. So, you see, the other way this game could have gone would have been we didn't get hit by a power gem, we get a substitute up, we baton pass with the sub up, we don't end up poisoned, and then we bring in Torkoal, and we just click Eruption and Earth Power a bunch of times. That sucks. Also, why did I not just set Trick Room? Because why would they not hit me through my evasion? Okay, so... Yeah, we're in a pretty rough position here. Like... And what's the... Hold on. What's the other way we could have played this game? Would have been to go for Primarina, but yeah, so that's just GG's. Like, we had a really good plan. It's just that, like, I literally can't deal with the fact that they landed their Mortal Spin when I had +2 evasion. They landed their Power Gem when I had +4 evasion. And, like, all that damage added up means that Drifblim just can't do what Drifblim wants to do, unfortunately. And if anything, I could have Terra'd Drifblim to try to keep it alive a little bit longer. I think that's pretty much the only thing that I could have done to win, so... And then Torkoal in the back. So I think what I'm starting to see with this team is that it has like a 4, right? Like, you bring these two in the back. But Raging Bolt is good. Like, Raging Bolt has the potential to do a lot on this team, so I don't think we can count it out. It's just that Porygon feels so much better. So I don't know. I think this team is trying to do too much all of a sudden, is what I personally feel. So, speed boost, minimize, should be fine. So this will KO. Oh my god. Absolutely trash. Like, there's no way in the world that you EV your Flutter Mane to just so happen to live a max attack Miracle Seed Grassy Glide. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't just so happen to do that. Like, but go for minimize again. Over tripling. So stupid. Like, oh my god, dude. And you know we got an attack boost too, not a special attack boost. Alright, so we're gonna lose. Bro, Drifblim is not coming in clutch. Drifblim bad. So I mean, like, clearly the problem so far is just that the amount of times that Drifblim actually works is very few and far between. So you need the team to be able to carry you otherwise. And at this point, it doesn't feel like having Primarina and Raging Bolt as the other options is exactly doing that. I mean, I'm sure there was multiple games where I could have led like Rillaboom P2 and I just didn't, right? But also, like, how was I supposed to actually expect them to live the Grassy Glide? Like, that's just kind of just a little upsetting, you know? Great, 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 great. But I have the sauce. So, therefore, if anything's gonna hurt us here, it's gonna be having a slow team. That's good. Yeah. So basically, there's no guarantee that this goes well. but that I expected. One of us is gonna have to give up them there boots. Attack raises. Okay, so at least there's that. So we'll KO that. They'll get the Moody. We'll go for minimize. So technically, they're slower than us. For now. Which is an awkward position to be in. They're just gonna go right for Flamingo. Okay. Let's click. Alright, so at least we got that. And just go for minimize. So we successfully got around Flamigo, which is basically half the battle. Giving out Latios. Ha 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 -dee. Okay, so at this point, I'm gonna just... That's annoying, but like... I think we're winning, I promise. So... I'm interested to see what they go for here. I get that, I guess. That's even better for me. Alright, so... excuse me. At this point... We know we're probably going to be getting special attack raises for the rest of the game. So... that sucks. Nice. You got me. They hated that, didn't they? They were like, nope. Yeah, so we should have got a win for that. Technically, Pre-Marina did what it was here to do, right? Like, it clicked Haze. We even brought Raging Bolt. So, like, you know, I'm not going to say it's great, but I'm definitely not going to say it's amazing. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I'm definitely going to have to just make sure that I inform people that I changed that one rental code. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in.